Hi, this is Matt with ClassifiedSubmissions.com, and today I'm going to talk about one of the best ways to get the most value out of our advertising service. And one of the best ways to get the most value is to use a landing page. Now, many people give us these large, beautiful corporate websites to promote. Unfortunately, on initial contact, people are not going to be able to digest all that information, so they'll just click off it and move on, and they'll never come back. The whole idea of a landing page is to capture the email address of the visitor, and that's it, nothing else. It is totally focused on one thing, and that is capturing the email address of the prospect so that you can follow up over and over and over, drip feeding the benefits of your products and services and starting to develop a relationship with the buyer. Now, most people just want to advertise and get sales. Unfortunately, rarely does it work out well this way. You need to follow up. In order to follow up, you need to get the email address of the person. That should be the total focus. You're not going to sell on initial contact most of the time. And that's the biggest mistake that I see with the advertising pages people get. Most of them do not even have an opt-in form, and others just have an order button and expect people to come to a website, see a concept that they've never seen before on some advertising that's kind of almost like a cold call, and then to buy it, and then have no way to follow up. So you only have one shot at that customer. It's not an effective way to market. You need to think a little more long term if you want to be successful. And the best way to do that is with the landing page. Now, this is a sample landing page. It is very simple. And one of the primary characteristics of a good landing page is everything is above the fold. What does that mean? I don't have to scroll up and down to get to the most important part, which is enter your email address. You don't want to distract people with lots of different links and all kinds of information on a squeeze page where they have to scroll up and scroll down and make it hard for people to subscribe. You want to make it easy for people to subscribe. You want the email address. You want to totally focus on getting that and that alone. You only have a few seconds to get people's attention. The next thing is you have to tell them why they should join your newsletter. Just say join and get a free gift. It's not good enough. What free gift? What value free gift? Make it as specific as possible. Here is a sample, and I could even do better. I'm going to get them free marketing software. I'm going to give them special members only discounts. If you have a coupon, that's a great thing. Hey, get 10% off all our products. But what products? Let them know what it is. I'm going to give them latest traffic generation software, more software. And then, I could probably improve this. More traffic for your website. This is maybe a little vague. I could come up with something more specific. And I have bullet points. People are not going to read a lot of long text. Bullet points. Boom. Benefit, 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 benefit. And right here, very clear. Enter your best email address. I don't say just subscribe or anything. I don't want their secondary email. I want their very best email, the one they monitor all the time. And you'll be surprised. You just ask people, they'll give it to you. And notice I'm getting email only. I'm not asking for name, last name, blood type, where'd they hear from us, tell me your favorite, band. I'm not doing a whole questionnaire. I'm not asking to give them a password. I'm not asking their home address. I'm not asking for their phone number. People don't want to give you their phone number right away. I'm making it as easy as possible. You will get the most opt-ins with email only. So you can do name and email too. All right. I do that too sometimes. But you start asking for phones. You start asking for addresses. You just start eliminating all your leads right there. You just have a second to get their attention. You just want to be able to follow up later with that stuff. Drip feed them your videos. Drip feeding them your testimonials. Ask them later, hey, if you're interested, give me a call, or maybe I can give you a call. Develop a relationship. That's how you do it for real. Okay. Now, on the button here, I say get free software and discounts. I don't just say submit. I say I'm telling them a benefit, and in here I have a picture. I can even make this better. I do a picture of the software. I can get a better picture of the software maybe, but to give you an idea. Another thing I could do is put like a video here that gives people even more benefits. Okay, all of this above the fold, bullet points, simple. Just directly, email only. And whatever you do, don't put one of these CAPTCHA forms. CAPTCHA forms are to stop people from logging into your site. I've seen opt-in forms with CAPTCHAs, you know, those image CAPTCHAs. Here's one of those image CAPTCHAs, okay? You click the little button and then you get all these images. So I got to click street signs. Okay, I click this, 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 I click this. Let's see what happens. Oh, it's not good enough. I click this, I click this, I click this, I click this. Oh, I finally got it. That was lucky, just two, you know? But you don't want this thing. People get frustrated and they will move away and you'll never hear from them again and you'll never be able to follow up with them. You don't even want to ask them for passwords either. Like this. This is a login form, but just to say, you're not asking for to sign up for your account. Email only, no CAPTCHAs. Very simple. Now, these forms will go to an autoresponder company. You can look that up. I'm not going to go into all autoresponders. You can look that up and do a little research. I use Aweber and GetResponse. There are many others out there. The autoresponders will follow up with sequential emails that you pre-write and put in the autoresponder like every 4 days or so. So someone signs up here on mine, they're going to get follow-up emails telling them how great my services and products are like every 4 days for a year. All right. It really is very effective. So you're going to need this opt-in form and you're going to need an autoresponder service. And you can look up how to set up autoresponders. There's tons of information out there on that. Do a little bit of research, but this is what you need. So I'm going to talk a little bit now about, how to set up a landing page. All right. This is what you need to set up a landing page. You need you need your own domain name. You need a WordPress web hosting and a WordPress installation. If you don't know how to do that, you can go to freelancer.com, hire someone to do that. I'll put links where you can get your own domain name and hosting in this video so you can get that. And if you have any problem setting up WordPress, there are thousands of people you could pay for very little money to set that up for you, a WordPress installation. So, which is free. The hosting costs you a couple bucks a month. The domain name costs you $10 a year. So, and I'm going to give you the most cost-effective and I think one of the best ways to do landing pages. I suggest Thrive Themes, Thrive Architect. It's an absolutely phenomenal landing page and sales page creator. It's what I use for my site, coolmarketingsoftware.com, and what I'm going to be running on most of my other sites as well. You can make beautiful landing pages like the one you saw, everything you could possibly think of with Thrive Architect, which is a special WordPress plugin, and it has absolutely top-notch landing pages. And one of the reasons I recommend this, not only is this absolutely top-notch, but it is way, 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 way less expensive than the other options. Let's take a look at these services out here like Instapage. Oh, this is an online convenience service where you could just make landing pages on your own. Let's look at the pricing. All right. You're going to have to pay some ridiculous money for this. Say you want the very basic landing page service. You're going to pay $68 a month. Actually, if it's $76 a month, if you do it on a month-to-month basis, this is on an annual basis. All right. And still you have limitations. All right. $68 a month. It's like over $1,000 a year or something like that. Thrive Architect, $67. One-time fee. As many pages as you want. Okay. $67. Right? You want to install it on 5 websites, $97. That's not per year. That's a one-time fee. And by the way, the landing pages are killer. They integrate with all the different autoresponder systems. The only hurdle you have to get over is the little technical difficulties, which are not that big, of getting your own domain name, getting your own WordPress installation, and installing this plugin. It's not that big of a deal. If you don't know how to do it, you can go into freelancer.com, tell them what you want for 20 bucks or 30 bucks, or something really cheap. Someone will do it for you. You could probably even get the people at Thrive Themes to do it for you, maybe. But there's any of these freelancer sites, it is so easy to do by people who do this all the time. It's not hard. You can even figure out how to do it yourself. It's not that big of a deal. So you need your own domain name. You need a WordPress installation, and you need this WordPress plugin, Thrive Themes, to make beautiful landing pages. And instead of paying, $1,000 a year, you pay $67 a year, and no lacking in quality. Matter of fact, I think it's even better. And you can make unlimited pages, unlimited traffic. They charge you for traffic and visits, so forth. Now you will need one other thing, and that is an autoresponder. And as you see here, it automatically works with all the autoresponders. And all this technical stuff, you can get people to help you a little bit. Once you set it up, you'll see how it goes. Don't let that intimidate you, okay? It's a little bit at first, but you save thousands, all right, doing it this way. You can use all these different autoresponder companies. I use Aweber, GetResponse. There's many others. It integrates with all of them perfectly. Then you set up your messages in your autoresponder service, and you promote your landing page, and you're good to go. So this is the best way to use our advertising service, classifiedsubmissions.com. Actually, most advertising services, to go for the email, and you're going to need your WordPress installation, your Thrive theme, Thrive Architect, and your autoresponder. Hire somebody, maybe freelancer.com, maybe even Fiverr, to set this up for you. If you don't have the ability to do it yourself, it's not a big deal, trust me. And you're good to go. You save thousands of dollars, and you can start doing the most valuable thing you can do is to build your list. Because when you're building your list, you can market over and over to the people. When you're just taking some self-replicated website that some company gave you, and they have an opt-in form, you're building their list. I mean, they love it. Okay, but then all your advertising is being spent for them. Yeah, I mean, you might get a few sales eventually off of that, but way more important is to build your own list, because what if you want to change programs? What if you want to promote something else later? You know, you have your own list now, which is the most valuable marketing tool you possibly can have. So ditch the corporate websites, okay? Set up a landing page, set up some autoresponder messages, and you're good to go. So this is the best way to start using our advertising service, and probably most advertising services. And you just take it from here, and you can make a lot better landing pages than this, but I think I've given you some of the basics here. All right, any questions, let me know. And I'm looking forward to seeing some great landing pages and getting everyone a lot of opt-ins and helping you build your list. This is Matt from classifiedsubmissions.com.